hustler, so I try and put things together. Like I try to work hard, put things together, make sure my team's good. But it comes at a cost, like a big cost.
Probably that this is his last year in boxing. And I said that recently. That's not a definite, but it's very likely it could be.
Obviously, it's a tragic incident. 2 people have lost their lives. It's a horrific moment.
Anthony Joshua announces retirement after his friend's tragic death leaves him mentally broken, shocks the boxing world. Mentally scarred and emotionally shattered from a horrific car accident that claimed his closest friends, Joshua reveals the raw human cost behind the sport. His decision to retire isn't weakness, it's survival after unimaginable trauma, leaving fans stunned.
It was just from the heart, right? I knew I was mad, like, at myself, not anyone.
Anthony Joshua's raw emotions reveal the devastating toll the accident has taken on him. Watching him cry for his beloved friends reminds the world that behind the boxing legend is a human being grappling with immense grief. This tragedy has shaken him mentally and emotionally, and it's clear that his retirement stems not from choice, but from the heartbreak and trauma he can no longer endure.
It comes at a cost, like a big cost, and like sometimes it'll never break me, but it takes real strength.
Eddie Hearn highlights the unseen battles Anthony Joshua has been facing. Beyond the ring, the mental toll of losing close friends in the horrific car accident and surviving such trauma has pushed Joshua to his limits. Hearn's words underline that this retirement isn't just about boxing, it's about a man prioritizing his mental health after unimaginable emotional and psychological struggles.
He's had all these mental health problems, struggles and stuff like that.
Dominic Ingle puts Joshua's retirement into perspective, emphasizing that life far outweighs boxing. After the tragic accident claiming his friends, the sport pales in comparison to human loss. Ingle's words remind fans that Joshua's decision is about survival and grief, not titles, highlighting that sometimes reality checks force even champions to step back from the ring for their own well-being.
It's just a sport. Boxing sport is not more important than life. It's not. It's a sport. Put it in perspective. Who cares whether he carries on boxing? That's not the thing. Human lives have been lost. You can never get you can't get them back. It's priceless. You can't get it back. What does boxing matter? It don't matter one bit. That's what I'm saying to you. It's like, but sometimes you get these reality checks in life.
Eddie Hearn explains that Anthony Joshua's retirement is both a physical and mental decision. After surviving a horrific car accident and losing close friends, his body and mind have endured immense strain. Hearn underscores that Joshua may have felt this was the right moment to step away, prioritizing health and well-being over continuing in the brutal sport, showing wisdom beyond titles and glory.
Depends on his body. I mean, I wasn't being facetious before, but you never know the landscape of this, but more likely he's thought this is a good time to bow out or got a few niggles, and I don't think.
Spencer Oliver emphasizes that Anthony Joshua isn't just a fighter, he's a force in and out of the ring. Beyond his talent and ability to sell fights, Joshua's charisma and presence have made him a beloved figure in boxing. His retirement leaves a void, showing that the sport isn't just about titles, but about the personalities and characters who define it for generations of fans.
It's not just that he's a big personality and he sells fights so well and he's a big character, and the press conferences, the build-up to fights, and what he delivers in the ring. The guy is a serious talent, and he'll be missed when he's retired, that is for sure.
Johnny Nelson reflects on the heartbreaking reality behind Anthony Joshua's retirement. The tragic loss of close friends in the horrific accident reminds fans that boxing is small compared to life itself. Nelson highlights the human cost, emphasizing the emotional impact on families and teammates, and showing why Joshua's decision to step away is about preserving himself and honoring those he's lost.
It's just sad. It just makes you realise how valuable life is and how things can change in a heartbeat. So when we talk about fights and we talk about beefs and these things are just nothing when it comes to real life and losing your life. So it was a sad thing to hear, a sad thing to see. God knows how it'll affect those that saw it mentally, emotionally. But you've got to think about these 2 men who were somebody's child, someone's brother, and that's what you've got to think about, those people that have lost their life.
Gareth A. Davies highlights the deep personal impact on Anthony Joshua, noting that the accident claimed two of his closest friends and pillars of his support system. Recovering from such a tragedy isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. Davies underscores that Joshua's retirement reflects the profound cost of losing loved ones and how it reshapes priorities beyond boxing.
Anthony's, if he's got these guys with him as part of his team, they're close aides, close friends. He's going to have lost two very close friends, two members of his team who are part of his mental, psychological, and spiritual scaffolding. He will have to recover from this in all those ways, as well as physically.
Johnny Nelson reminds everyone that boxing, as brutal and high stakes as it seems, is ultimately just a game compared to life itself. Anthony Joshua's retirement following the horrific car accident and the loss of his friends puts everything into perspective. Titles, fights, and media drama pale against the pain and grief he has endured. Nelson's words are a stark reminder that no fame, fortune, or legacy is worth sacrificing mental health and life. Joshua's decision to retire isn't just about the sport, it's about survival, grieving properly, and honoring the memory of those he lost in a way only true human strength can allow.
Last thing, boxing's a game. It's a short period in your life. It's a game. So
John Fury captures the relief and gratitude everyone feels that Anthony Joshua survived such a devastating accident. His heartfelt words reflect the emotional shock and human fragility behind the headlines, highlighting that life and survival are far more important than boxing or fame. Joshua's return from the hospital, physically alive but mentally shaken, is a testament to resilience, while the loss of his friends leaves a permanent scar. Fury's advice to cherish life underscores the fragile nature of existence, showing fans why Joshua's retirement is a human decision, one rooted in grief, reflection, and the need to prioritize mental and emotional recovery.
AJ, you're one lucky lad. God bless you, my lad. Glad you're alive again. Shocked me, it has. Terrible. Anyway, good luck everybody and try and enjoy the new year as much as you can and be.
Pain Game emphasizes the sheer physical toll Anthony Joshua endured in the horrific accident. Known for his toughness in the ring, surviving punches and extreme pressure, Joshua now faced trauma of a different kind, one that tested both body and mind beyond any fight. Pain Game's insight underscores how miraculous it is that Joshua survived with his life intact, while also explaining why his retirement is necessary. No amount of fame, money, or titles could outweigh the damage to his body and psyche. Boxing can wait. Recovery, grieving, and preserving mental health come first for the champion.
Been through such a severe car accident there. Like, alright, he's lucky enough to still be alive, but fuck me, his body must be going through a lot right there. This is not a man who winces in pain easily, right? He gets punched for a living. And obviously, like, you're supposed to take people out of car accidents like that with great care because you don't want to.
Sonny Faz highlights the brutal contrast between Anthony Joshua's public image and the private nightmare he faced. Globally recognized, immensely talented, and financially secure, Joshua has lived a life many envy, yet nothing could shield him from the horror of losing close friends in a devastating car accident. Sonny Faz underscores the fragility of life, revealing why retirement is more than a career choice, it's a necessity for survival and mental recovery. Joshua's decision is shaped by grief, shock, and the realization that life can change in an instant, reminding fans that even champions are human and vulnerable.
Is 2 weeks ago, this guy's in front of the whole world, Netflix, millions of dollars, breaks Jake Paul's jaw in 2 places, decides to go back to Nigeria, almost dies. 2 of his closest friends pass away in the accident. You never know what they...
Eddie Hearn highlights the unseen responsibilities that come with fame, showing a side of Anthony Joshua's tragedy that goes beyond the ring. Surrounded by fans, media, and millions of dollars, Joshua still had to face a horrific accident that claimed 2 of his closest friends. Hearn emphasizes the importance of ensuring that both Joshua and his family receive full support, medical care, and protection during this devastating time. Retirement is not just a professional decision here, it's a human one. Joshua's focus now is on recovery, grieving, and making sure his loved ones are cared for. Hearn's words remind fans that behind the gloves and titles, Joshua is a son, a friend, and a human being navigating a nightmare most of us cannot imagine.
To really be there for them and the family, anything they need. You know, sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. make sure obviously they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy and as happy as can be.
Turki Alishik reacts to the shocking news of Anthony Joshua's car accident, focusing on the devastating mental and physical toll it has taken on the boxing champion. The accident not only left Joshua with trauma, but also claimed the lives of two of his closest friends, deepening the psychological blow. Turki points out that no amount of fame, wealth, or accolades can shield someone from such personal tragedy. Joshua's decision to retire makes sense in this light, as it allows him to focus on healing both his body and mind while grieving the unimaginable loss. Fans often forget that fighters are human beings first, and Turki's reaction underscores how crucial it is to prioritize mental health over sport. Joshua's legacy is now intertwined with courage, loss, and survival. Liam Goff delivers the heartbreaking reality behind Anthony Joshua's retirement, emphasizing the human cost of the horrific car accident. Two of Joshua's closest friends tragically lost their lives, leaving him to cope with immense grief and survivor's guilt. Goff's words underline that behind the headlines and fight commentary lies a man struggling with loss, pain, and trauma, making retirement the only reasonable path forward. Prayers and condolences extend to the friends, families, and fans who are affected by this tragedy. Joshua's decision is not about stepping away from boxing for convenience or fear. It's about mental health, healing, and coming to terms with a life-altering event. Goff reminds fans to see beyond the sport and understand the personal devastation that shaped this retirement announcement.
Anthony Joshua injured in car accident. Two people who I believe were with Anthony Joshua were friends of his have tragically passed away. Before I carry on reading the article, the two people who have tragically passed, my condolences is all I can say. To their friends and families, we'll definitely offer up some prayer.
Pain Game paints a vivid picture of the physical and mental trauma Anthony Joshua endured in the catastrophic car accident that ultimately led to his retirement. Known for his resilience and ability to take punishing blows in the ring, Joshua faced a danger far beyond boxing, a life-threatening accident that claimed two of his closest friends and left him physically battered and mentally shaken. Pain Game emphasizes how delicate the recovery process is after such trauma, highlighting that even a champion's body and mind have limits. The commentary underlines that retirement isn't a loss of willpower or courage, but a necessary step for survival and healing. Joshua now faces rebuilding his life, honoring his fallen friends, and prioritizing mental health over glory. Pain Game's analysis reminds fans that behind every fighter's success lies a human story of vulnerability, endurance, and recovery.
Through such a severe car accident there, like, alright, he's lucky enough to still be alive, but fuck me, his body must be going through a lot right there. This is not a man who winces in pain easily, right? He gets punched for a living. And obviously, like, you're supposed to take people out of car accidents like that with great care because you don't want to.
Anthony Joshua's retirement marks the end of an era in boxing, but it's also a powerful reminder that life and mental health come first. After surviving a horrific car accident, losing two close friends, and facing unimaginable trauma, AJ has made the courageous choice to step away from the ring. Fans will remember his strength, heart, and dedication, both inside and outside the squared circle. Now it's time to support him as he heals, honors his fallen friends, and rebuilds his life. What do you think this retirement means for boxing's heavyweight landscape? Could we ever see Joshua make a comeback, or is this truly the final chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on AJ's journey.